Good morning, everyone. DreadBC here, and I might be joining the dark side today. It's not permanent. It's only temporary, and I have to cast 30 red or green spells. Didn't really want to play the Naya for that one, so we are going with a Rakdos build. It's a pretty budget build. I still need a lot of lands, but these will have to do for now. I'm using no tap lands in this deck because it is meant to be way too fast. Starting out at the top, on working our way down. 1 power, 2 toughness, Diregraf. I'm sorry, 1 mana, 2 power. 1 mana, 2 power, Gutterbones. This has recursion. 1 mana, 1 power, but technically it can be 2 because you can attack with it in the next turn without even attacking. Go straight to face. This guy helps enable Spectacle as well. Shock, 3 of. I had 4 originally, but I changed it, and I'll explain what I changed. 3 Lightning Shock. Again, I had 4, but I took 1 of those out, 1 Shock, and put in Skewer the Critics. The original deck had 25 lands. I dropped it down a little bit because I think that's way too many, given that the top of our curve is 3. The Rix Maadi Reveler. A lot of folks say that you generally cast this. It's a 2/2 for 2, just a Grizzly Bear. I find that more often than not, I spectacle this one, and it's a wonderful refill. Fireblade Artist, just, 2/2, Grizzly Bear with haste is great in this kind of deck, and on top of that, if you've got a couple Gutterbones out there, he's an immediate 2 to the face every turn. Legion Warboss is one that I would, for some reason, just never have thought to put in this deck, but it is an absolute champion. Creating a 1/1 each turn that can be just thrown away as if it did not matter, because it doesn't, is great when you've got Judith in play. But on top of that, he can also attack and make them 2/2s. Skewer the Critics, the best 1-drop right now, and it is a 1-drop because this deck always goes face. 3 Hackrobats. This is a good way to counter big mean flyers that don't have first strike, and it's a good way to counter well, not necessarily flyers. I keep thinking this thing has flying, but it actually doesn't. It has bat in the name, and for whatever that makes me think that it's a flying creature. Plus, it can also get in for 4 at the cost of 1 red mana. They don't want to block it because it'll have Death Touch, and when they don't block it, they take a bunch of damage. So we also have Judith. We all have seen her at this point. The Scourge Diva gets in there, and if her creatures don't get in there, they still deal damage. And then Theater of Horrors, for a couple of reasons. One, it is an extra draw each turn, essentially. And 2, this card has probably my favorite art in the new set. This Darkin has been doing magic cards for a long time now, and this is probably the best thing he's ever done in my humble opinion. That is not really going to change the way this card actually works. It does work very well, but I could stare at the art on this card for days. So, and that's what we're looking at. It's very fast. It's very face. You do find yourself spending burn on creatures because this is kind of a creature deck, and it goes a little less face than the red, but I actually like the idea of keeping the board clear more, especially when you're running things that are like a 2/2 with haste. I mean, that's, if you can keep the board clear, that guarantees he gets in there. Alright, our first unsuspecting opponent is Bailu. Tezzeret looks a little like Bruce Willis. This is a bad hand. This is like an awful hand. We don't have a turn 1 or a turn 2, because this is not really what I would consider a turn 2. But if we're playing against... We are on the draw, which makes me kind of want to keep this. I think I'm going to keep this, but keep in mind I'm starting this out by saying I don't think this is a great hand. I might play this on 2 and just pitch a Warboss. Okay, so we actually made the right decision. It's a very slow opener from our opponent here. Alright, they're trying to counter us hard here, so we are going to go ahead and do this. And I actually think I want to discard this Lightning Strike instead. There we go. I want stuff that stays on the board, because there's a very good chance we're going to be running into a Kaya's Wrath. So I'm going to keep 1 Warboss in hand. We'll probably draw another Judith at some point, but never happened. Okay. Well, Judith is probably going bye-bye. Maybe he takes a Warboss here. Another great art, by the way. She's just going, shh. Didn't get lucky. Get him take the Gutterbones. Worth a try, though, right? Whoops. Hey, smart guy. Let's play the land first. There we go. Right, make the dude, and resolve all attacks. Boom. It's a neat animation, but you do see it a lot. Do we see the... This might actually be tough. He's black-white. He's clearly playing life gain to counter the burn that's out there. Okay. Like we're not going to just throw our dudes right in front of that crap. And, yeah, let's do it. Mentor that dude. Double blocks. Probably smart. Triple blocks. Okay. Yeah, I mean he dead. He gon' dead. Don't care that much about the dude. Now I'm gonna save this in hand in case we see a Kaya's Wrath this turn. Because I can play the Warboss next turn and still get in with everything. Plus this has haste, so if we don't see the Wrath, okay, yeah, this is going to be one hell of a grind we've got here. I'm actually not sure how we win this right now. I do know we attack. He knows we've got Skewer the Critics. Would love to have drawn a black-red land. Well, I don't think Kaya's Wrath is going to be in that deck. So, there's that at least. Gotta get in there. He's going to block the Rix Maadi Reveler. Or maybe this token over here. Alright. Being left on one red source is kind of a hindrance right now. Yeah, I'm not going to block that. We got plenty of life left. Gutterbones. I'll play him. Play this guy first. Not actually going to attack with him, though. I'm going to leave him as a ping. Resolve attack. Holding back you and you. Get in there. Okay, well that guy's gonna die. This is where we say, Gutterbones, why the hell can't I have a damn red source to save my life? And end the turn. This guy's still at 17 and we have been pounding him every turn. These Fountains of Renewal are going to town for him. Oh. This is really what's doing it, though. If one of these swamps was a mountain, a Blood Crypt, or any kind of red source, period, I don't even care if it was a come into play tapped red source, we would be doing much better right now. Yeah, I don't care. If he's got a pump spell, I'm not buying it. He's going to gain the life regardless, but Jesus H. Christ, can I please? Alright, that dude is dying this turn. Get out of here. Alright. And I think just for the sake of having it done, get out of here. Okay. We gain board state. See how long it lasts. He's at 5 mana, and we haven't drawn a red source in 1,000 turns. Does he have the Kaya's Wrath? He might have just been buying time for that. Yep. Saw that coming. Red source. Jesus H. Christ, people. Get this out of the graveyard. This is ridiculous. If I don't draw one soon, I basically cannot win. I mean, he's down to 1 card in hand. He can't have that much left. Well, that's good news. It'd be better news if we had, you know, more motherfucking red sources. Cannot pull this out of the graveyard. Might as well go ahead and play her. She's gonna die, she's gonna die. Should have been great to have a few turns ago, but no. Alright, bye-bye Judith once again. And now we're going to draw everything we need. Nope, maybe not. Well, let's play it. This is absolutely ridiculous. The difference that this game... how different this game would have been if we had a red source. Other than just one mountain. So if he wipes the board again, I'm just gonna scoop it up and call it absolutely miserable draws. Oh, Jesus Christ, seriously? This is how you're gonna do it? Now you're gonna do that? Now what are you gonna do to me? Game 2. Wrath the board, probably. Dawn of Hope. Oh dear. That's a bad card for us to see. Okay. Now I'm going to get all red sources, wouldn't you know? You are not gaining life this turn, I'm afraid. Well, might as well play it. Let's see if he draws cards. Yep. And this is where the game gets completely out of control. A Theater of Horrors a couple of turns ago would have been great. Rix Maadi Reveler would have been fantastic. Sure, why not? Just kill him outright. I'll give him information, let him choose from there. Because I don't believe we've got a chance to win this now. Yeah, I saw that coming. He's going to have to refill the board. Yeah, I'm done. I mean, he very well may have had nothing, but he's drawn several cards a turn, and we just stalled. We did nothing for so long. That is an incredibly irritating way to leave. To have one red source. They were all buried so far. We didn't deserve that lose, I feel. That loss. Bad hand. Better hand. Actually don't know if I want a second one of these, do I? No. That's a little better. Kind of wish I had a red source on turn 1. This deck really needs the rare land, something fierce. A Blood Crypt there would have been great. I would have taken the 2 happily. I have no idea what that even is. Whenever a creature dies, you gain a life. Oh, wow. So that's like the anti-Judith right there. So, I actually think I'm going to pitch the shock to draw. Okay, not ideal, but if I draw a mountain, it would be okay. Yeah, and of course I get punished for getting rid of the shock. Whenever he attacks, each opponent loses a life. No, that's fine. We'll offer the trade. Theater. Oh, Jesus, no, we're gonna run into a damn life game. Okay, Rix Maadi is fine. Warboss is better. If you play something big, I'll probably skewer it before combat. Okay. He's gonna spend his whole turn doing that. I'm fine with it. I think I'm just gonna... No, I'm not gonna skewer his guy. No reason to. Let's block the 1/1, gain a life, and then take 6. In which case I'll play Gutterbones, Firebrand. Yes, I know this guy has haste. I could have played him before combat, but I wanted to wait until after because I knew he had that blocker. I could have pumped him, but I'm less inclined to sacrifice a 2/2 to deal 1 damage. Sanctum Seeker is totally fine. He will die next turn. Yep. Do this before combat. Get out of my game. So many triggered abilities. Psychodite to Gutterbones. He'll be back. Don't worry. And we clear the board. This is where we lose outright to a Kaya's Wrath. Go ahead and play our Swamp. Alright, Profit is also a problem. Well, play a game of Go Wide, folks. He's at 5, 6, and 8. He is not going to be triggering that next turn. Resolve attacks. Do I send in the Reveler yet? I don't think I do. I'm just going to send in the dumbasses. And then next turn I swing out and I should be fine, depending on how much life he manages to gain between now and then. Cool. This is going to be damn impossible to win at this point. Well, this will help. Yeah, you know what? We block the Warbosses here. He's still going to take a bunch. Yeah, okay. That's better. I don't care how much life gain you got. That was a swarm right there. So we managed to take down one guy who was trying to dig in with the life gain. If this shock were a swamp, I'd be happy, but I'm not with this, so I will mull to 6. Maybe. If our opponent's game plan is to just wait out the opening hand as long as possible, he might actually win. Nah, mulligan this. Oh, Jesus. Well, it's got a lot of power. That makes it a little better. Stein, 64 bits. Now, this is not an exciting hand. These guys are just, they're slow, dorky, but they are 2/2s for 1, so. Kind of wish the zombies were stronger right now. I always did enjoy the zombie decks. They're a little slow and dirtily, but they're fun when they get going. Recycling grave diggers and stuff like that. Oh my god, seriously. Hey. Hey. Jace. Hey. Hey, look, he's a bug. He these flowers. Alright, if he plays something like right at the end of his rope here, I'm just going to concede because I'm not going to sit here and wait all day for it. And if he doesn't, I'm just going to play out my turn. It's his fault for joining a game when he didn't have time. I'll take a free win. Who gives a damn? Okay, turn 1 Diregraf. Here you go. See, this is how you become a really good Magic player. You queue against someone who's not even there. The horrible thinker in me wonders what could have caused him to do this. Like, he queues up the game and he hears a scream from downstairs or something like that, you know. I'm not hoping that's the case, but, you know, it could very well be what happens. Or he queues up for a game and gets a little knock at the back door, if you know what I mean. He's gotta make the old bathroom break. It's always possible. I've done that, actually, in this very game. I have queued for a game, and before I could even hit the cancel button, which works, so I'd say about 1/10 of the time, I had to sprint out and make what could have been the longest tinkle of my life. And yes, I say tinkle. Alright. The Diregraf Ghoul overcomes adversity. We won with the worst, not the worst possible hand, we won with an awful hand, and we casted a non-red spell. We didn't even get anywhere on our quest, but we did get a win out of it, so a little bit of extra gold never hurt anybody. You can mute your opponents. That's good to know. Can I stop them from casting spells? Can I silence them? That would be sweet. Oh man, silence would be cruel. Just cruel in this standard. This is good. I like this a lot. Diregraf Ghoul into Gutterbones and Firebrand. Yeah, we'll do this guy. And then if we draw a land, we play Theater of Horrors to refill. Oh man, 2 Theaters of Horrors, that's like double refill. Let's, oh wait, Firebrand first. Been getting used to playing good Magic lately, so I, tend to attack before playing as much as possible. Rix Maadi is a wonderful draw here. Because I don't actually think I want the second Theater of Horrors as much as I want a land. That's not a land, but it's a little closer to one. There's more in here. I know it, because I've seen it. Go from the Ashes is not exciting, opponent. which makes him want to take this Skewer the Critics to face. Ooh. Actually, I could Firebrand, Skewer, and then Theater next turn. I just think that's the play. Yeah, this game's over. Unless he gains a bunch of life between now and then, this Firebrand kills him next turn. He's got white in his deck. Yeah. I don't know what that was. I mean, that hand that he played there, it clearly was not designed to fight against our form of aggro. Plus, we had a great opener. That was fast. When your opponent has no interaction with your board, this deck runs very nice. It's funny how that works out. We should play against more people that do that. More mono green decks that don't interact with the board and just try to ramp into Galtas without playing creatures. Bellmark. Beady, horrifying eyes that Karn has. I'm going to keep it because it's a good hand. I don't know that I want to play the Rix Maadi Reveler because there's nothing in this hand right now that I really want to get rid of. I didn't even see if we were on the play. I think we're on the play, yeah. Okay, so turn one, we're going to make him think we're mono red. I promise, opponent, we are not that dirty and filthy. God, I love that animation, but you do see it quite a bit. Alright, that's a little bit better. I still don't want to play the Reveler right now. I think I'm just going to attack. If he wants to make this trade, I'm happy with it. Okay. Well, I think I'm just going to kill it outright. No reason to go face here. It seems weird to do that instead of sacking the 1/1. But this guy can get in for more over time, and I do think that actually screws him a bit. Plus, if he plays another one, I can just ping it down. Okay, so we are blue-green so far with Druid of the Cowl. See, now I kind of have done that. Well, let's go Theater. Or do we just get on Judith? No, I think we go Diregraf. Possibly Rix Maadi? This is not a May ability. You have to discard a card. I think I'm just going to pass. I don't want to get rid of either of these cards, but if I draw a land next turn, I can do the Rix Maadi. That wasted turn there. Oh my goodness, these guys are so good against us. My life for a lightning strike. I'll play Judith and start attacking with the Ghoul. If he wants to double block and trade in one of his Cowls, his Druids, he's welcome to do that. My turn. Okay, Tony Montagna is fine. I'm not going to actually play it, I don't think. Or am I? I'll allow that. Eventually. Yeah, I'll play it. And then I'll play Rudy Judy. And then swing in for 3. If he double blocks, he loses 1. Takes a damage. Actually, I should have swung with this too, because it'll kill them regardless. Okay. That's fine. Right. Ping. And yeah, that's it. See, now we play Theater of Horrors next turn. Oh dear. Fireblade Artist. That guy is going to get our goat unless we draw a way to deal with him in a big, big hurry. Well, There is this. I'm super willing to make this trade. Oh my god, he's gonna do it. The madman. See ya. Well, that couldn't have gone much better. Incubation Druid does not excite me. He cannot be activated for any kind of... Oh dear god. That's a lot of Incubation Druids. I actually kind of want to draw a land here. That's not a land, but it is okay with me. This works out so damn well with Judy. I think we're just going to get in there and attack with everyone who can. Because he can't kill anything. His best block right now would be the 1-3 on the 2-2. But okay, if he wants to lose his creature, that's fine. Why did that not... Non-token creature. Ah, there's that. Ha ha! Read the damn cards, you moron. I knew that. I knew that. I knew that. I was seeing if y'all were paying attention. Well, that non-token clause in a lot of cards on this set was one of the smartest things that they've done. The Rhythm of the Wild non-token creatures have Riot. That was a real good inclusion. So now there's not really a very beneficial attack that we've got because he will just pump one of his druids into a 3/5. I'm going to play the theater. And I'm going to wait it out. Aside, well, I've got to swing in with the idiot. I just realized at the beginning of this video... Okay, so he's not going to block with him. He's going to use him for mana. Or he attempted to block with him. Okay, there we go. Now he's going to block first. And then use him for mana. And honestly, at this point, I think I'm just going to shoot him with the Firebrand. Alright, 2 damage. Go ahead and do it. Get him out of here. You're welcome to tap him for mana. And then make an Incubation Druid bigger. I have a feeling we've got a Krasis in our near future. This guy, well, okay, they're both huge now. Oh dear, oh dear. Well, there's that, and then whoa, no, wrong. In fact, this might just be unwinnable at this point. We're supposed to beat them well before this happens. But this can constantly ping them once per turn. It might do something, who knows. But I think there's a giant Krasis coming here in like a turn. He's out of cards, so there is that. My god, we are drawing us some stinking lands, aren't we? Can you play the damn land, thanks? Okay. I kind of just want to do this now and see what we draw. I don't know. I mean, Hackrobat would be one of our best draws, really. But I'm in no rush to... I mean, I'm in a rush. Trust me, opponent, I'm only doing this because I have to. Okay. There's no way we kill that. I wish there was. Because that would be kind of sweet. But there's not. We have to have 3 power on the board to do that. Is this the big one? Or is it another mana dude? It's another mana dude. Another thing I'm willing to shock. Show me something exciting, deck. Come on, we've seen a lot of the same crap. Fanatical Firebrand. Oh my goodness. Well, go to combat. Send in the idiot. Block with the druid. Just make my day. Oh my god. He's gonna do it. Okay, never mind. Alright, ping him. Let's go ahead and get some value from this, right? Get that in there. Firebrand. And end the turn. Pretty soon. Actually, next turn, I'm going to be able to Rix Maadi away all this. Draw 3 Krads, which might be able to go face. Because I think that's how we're going to be able to win this. If he doesn't play a Giant Crassus like today. I mean, that card is in our future. If it's not that, it's going to be like a Sharkdo Crab or something enormous that, I can't remember the one, the Githrog or something like that, that doubles the number of counters on it. There he is. There's the guy. We were waiting for you all day. That guy is just fucking enormous. Not so sure we're going to be beating that, although he did tap out. If we draw 4 burn spells this turn, we've got this game in hand. Oh my god, and then he just completely draws everything. Okay, now we're going to draw all the things that we wanted. Skewer, Spectacle to face, Shock to face, and I don't think he wants to block with his 2/2 there. He'll block with his 12/12 probably. Yeah. I'll just give him that game. It's taken too damn long. This is a waste of time. There's no way we win against that. Kind of petered out there. See, this is... I'm not a huge fan of the this deck as it is, but I'm going to play one more and hope that we get a decent hand. We still have not drawn a single Hackrobat all night. A Hackrobat in that game would have been phenomenal, because he would not have wanted to block with his creatures and lose them to the Death Touch. Then we draw one and can't even play it. Oh my god. Seriously? Well, ask and you shall receive, right? This is an unexciting hand. There's almost no speed to it at all. It's a blue deck at least, so... Against mono blue, the tempo, we have a pretty good matchup. Against this, it's almost impossible to know what he's playing at the moment, so we're just going to play out the Ghoul. Get in for 3 next turn with Judith. This could be the... I played that wrong. I should have played that last turn. That was dumb. This could be the 1,000-Year Storm. I don't know a lot of the blue-red decks that actually play... Yeah, go face. I don't know a lot of the blue-red decks that actually play treasure maps, but I mean, it's pretty good in most decks. I wouldn't say that they're ever wrong to play it, for sure. Next turn, attack first and try to spectacle out Hackrobat and Firebrand. Tackling Drake. Good job. We just played a Hackrobat. Nope, we just played a Hackrobat and this guy. Next turn he dies, unless they've got a dive down. No attacks in turn. Well, actually, he's going to die either way, because I'm just going to give this Death Touch, and if he decides not to block, then I will Skewer Strike it, or Skewer and Firebrand it. Does he intend to leave it as a blocker? Yes, he does. Okay. Odds of him not having a dive down are quite slim. Fireblade Artist is actually another pretty decent idea here. Let's do this first. Just with you. No blocks, I'm going to pump it. Alright, in that case we are going to give it the Death Touch. Say goodbye to Crackling Drake. Next to damage. Alright, well that went a lot better than it could have. In the turn. It resolves. I do like that at any point, if he were to tap out next turn, I could Firebrand his face. Oh, never mind. This is a sorcery. I forget. This is not quite as good as Lightning Strike because, or as Lightning Bolt because it's sorcery, obviously. Okay. Resolves. And this is to target opponent. Okay, so that's not a good idea to do that now. My turn. Decline. Don't feel like doing that now. Oh, Judy. Judy. My girl. Well, let's get in there with pretty much all the things. Because if he blocks, I don't even have to do anything to make that Drake die. Okay. It's going to die then, unless he has a dive down, in which case I can Skewer in response. Alright, that went pretty well. And I'm actually going to hold this because he does play creatures a lot, and we've got a lot of power on the board. Alright, that map is going to crack here soon. Is that the second time or the third time? Yep, that was the third time. And he's opting. I will give you that option. I think this is 1000-Year Storm. That's what it's really looking like. I mean, it could be Niv. Yeah, that's fine. Niv-Mizzet is totally acceptable here. Pass. And then this turn we go all out. Because he has no way of gaining life. Opt away. So the Firebrand dies. That might have been a mistake. Oh well. Okay, so it's one to Judith. Resolves. Okay. Okay. That could have gone better, I suppose. So we'll do the damage. That actually leaves us in a bit of a pickle. If he blocks the 1/1, he takes less damage. 2/4. He's at 5. This goes to face, brings him to 4. Then I double burn his face. We'll go face. Now determine your blocks. Because he's going to take 3, go to 5, and then I still double burn his face. Okay, he's going to take 2, go to 6. I still double burn his face. Unless he's got yet another burn spell. This motherfucker has it all. Holy fucking shit, man. He's going to take 2. And then I'm going to fucking skewer the shit out of that thing. Because screw you. And then I'm still going to go 2 to your damn face. Or 3 to your face. Good God, that card is fucking broken. Oh my fucking God. I have never... It's so ridiculous. Oh God. Win or lose, this is my last game. That card right there just ruined my entire day. I fucking cannot stand that they printed a card that good. At fucking rare. He's not even a mythic. How is this not a mythic? Wizards, what are you even doing? Oh my God. Yeah, we'll be pitching the Gutterbones here because he's not very exciting. Yeah, land for turn. Go. God damn. Fucking Niv-Mizzet, folks. So now he's going to burn down my Reveler, like 100%. After he refills his hand and draws down to another Niv-Mizzet. Yeah. For sure. We knew that was coming. We still got plenty of burn left. I mean, the game is not over. But my God, it's irritating at this point. Dragon's Horde? Okay. Well, Niv is in our future again. Didn't attack. That's a mistake. Draw the card, play the card. If he's got the counter, he's got the counter. Just Kanta away, buddy. Non-creature, non-land. Opt away. I hope he hit a Niv-Mizzet with that and had to put it to the bottom. Because I know they only run like 1, maybe 2 copies. If we may have killed the only Niv. That would be most good. Yep. Get in there. Get. God, what an obnoxious card. The amount of interaction he had with that board is just completely absurd. And of course, he's going to have a burn spell all day long. Because now he's got 3, 6, 9, 12 mana. This is essentially unwinnable. Yeah, that helps. Okay, unwinnable. I'm done. I could draw burn spells turn after turn, but nah, I'm not going to bother with it. Well, that's why I don't play Rakdos. I fucking hate those burn decks, but I think I actually hate Niv-Mizzet more. I'm going to call it there. I will include the deck list in the description. I do not urge you to build it. I think it's bad. I have never really thought that they were good. They are mindless. And, yeah, just play dummies and attack, play dummies and attack. If that's your gameplay, go for it, but it's not for me, folks. Good old Rakdos and Niv-Mizzet. I swear, I'm thinking I'm going to have to put blue in here for Niv. I'm just going to put 3 islands, and that should be enough to play Niv-Mizzet on turn 6 every game, right? Oh, fucking A. Okay, I'm done. Y'all have a great day.